So just arrived in Nan, and first stop is getting some food. So we decided to book a restaurant on the river. I'll just show you where we are, and I'll put the name of the river later. But yep, we're just up on the hill there, deciding to order some food and maybe have a drink and just chill. It's a really nice day here actually in Nan. So just driving in, you saw some really beautiful temples here, and so I'm looking forward to checking them out as well. But yeah, beautiful. It's not too hot. It's just comfortable temperature here. But hope you enjoy our little tour of Nan. Anyway, let's check it out. So this was a restaurant we decided to eat at when we first got at Nan. We just wanted to sit by the water really, and it saw that this place had some good reviews. So we decided to go in and went, well, let's try the food here. It can't hurt. But it was a nice setup, the cafe, as you can see. So it's got some nice seating area, all undercover. So it doesn't matter whether it's raining or not. It's directly on the river, as I just showed you. But the food was really nice. Though it was a bit sweet. This was fish with tamarind sauce. I found the sweetness a bit intense, but I did enjoy it. The tom yum soup, yeah, it wasn't spicy, so I was able to eat it. So I sort of enjoyed that as well. This particular salad, no, it was so-so and wasn't overly craved by it, but she wanted to give it a try. But from where we were sitting, this is the view that we actually had. And so it was a nice, peaceful view of the river. Apparently this river does get pretty high during flood season, but today it was just a beautiful day out on the river, and we really enjoyed it here. Our next stop was a local temple, Wat Phumin. It's one of Nan's most iconic cultural treasures. It was originally built in 1596 during the era of when Nan was an independent kingdom with strong cultural ties to Lana and Tai Lu worlds. Its most distinctive feature is the cruciform ubosot, or the ordination hall, built as if resting on the backs of two giant nagas. And it's very unique in Thailand itself. The design symbolises protection, cosmic guardianship, and the merging of earthly and spiritual realms. The temple is also covered in a range of murals, which make Wat Phumin also legendary, and were painted by Tai Lu artists in the late 19th century. The murals within this temple are extremely famous, and they were painted by Tai Lu artists in the late 19th century. Now, they have a lot of tales, scenes from various aspects of day-to-day Thai life, everyday Thai life, foreign influences from the French expansion into Laos in 1893, which also affected Nan borders at the time. There's also a famous painting here, which everyone likes to take photos, called the Whispering Lovers. It's the most famous image, a tattooed Thai Lu man whispering to a woman. Locals call Phu Man Yaman the Whispering Lovers. It's become a symbol of Nan's identity, intimate, mysterious, and deeply human. Wat Phumin is a classic example of Lana Tai Lu architecture, and featuring 12 teak pillars with gold on the back, lacquer, and 4 Suk Hot Thai style Buddha images seated back to back, facing the cardinal directions. The doors are covered in Chinese demon guardians to the left, floral motifs to the north, and forest life scenes to the west and the south. In 2008, Wat Phumin was declared a National Historical Site for its cultural and architectural significance. Today it's one of the most visited temples in Nan and a symbol of the province's Tai Lu heritage. So it's absolutely a beautiful temple, and I highly recommend visiting this place. Well, you're going to have to visit it if you visit Nan, because it is part of its whole history here. So after we left this temple, we went for a bit of a walk along the streets. We didn't go into this one that I'm showing right now, but there were people coming and going in this temple. This place on the left, I think it was part of the royal administration of Nan before it became part of the whole of Thailand. But it's now a national museum, and unfortunately we got here right on 4 p.m, and so it was already closed by that time. But it did have these beautiful trees. We were just walking up, and you saw a lot of people stopping here, taking photos, and just generally enjoying the peaceful sort of garden area. So if you're going to come here, make sure you come here before 4 p.m. if you're in Nan and want to visit the local museum. But I don't know, I did enjoy walking around this section because we did book a hotel quite close to here, which was in walking distance. And I'll give a review of the hotel later. But this temple we did walk into. This was just a smaller one we noticed opposite the museum. So we decided to cross over into it and have a look. And it looked like it was a bit of a monastery too, because there was some monks, an area there where they were actually staying. So there's the name of the temple that we went into. And we just had a quick walk in it. I don't know a huge amount about the history of this one because I didn't really read too much into it. But it was one of the also historical temples in the area. And there is a lot of beautiful temples here. That was just some old building that we're looking at the distance and was thinking, can we walk into it? I went, no, I think it's private property. But here's the inside of that temple that we're just standing outside of. And just look at it, like those pillars, quite beautiful sort of setup here. And from what I could gather, it was donated by local Thai royalty, this particular temple, or something like that. I saw some statue on the side that Anne was pointing out to me. And but if someone knows the history of this temple, feel free to leave comments. And these are the grounds next to that temple that we're at as well. Quite beautiful sort of area, quite well set out. And we just saw this really old house. And I was really fascinated by it. That's why I was just filming it. And Anne reckons this is connected to some of the historical royalty too, where they may have had caretakers or cooks or someone staying here, but I'm not sure. She was speculating really. But if anyone knows about the history of this house, also feel free to leave comments. And then there was this temple, and very interesting indeed. It reminded me of the temples in Chiang Rai, the White Temple. But I'll put the name of it in the above. So Wat Ming Mueang was established during the Lana period, though its exact founding date is not precisely recorded. Historical accounts indicate it was built several centuries ago as the centre of Buddhist learning and community practice, reflecting the cultural and religious development of Northern Thailand during the Lana era. The temple originally stood as an abandoned site until mid-19th century when its historical significance resurfaced. Archaeological remains included 2 large city pillars found in the ruins as well. So it was re-established in 1857. The ruler of Nan rebuilt the temple and officially named it Wat Ming Mueang, literally Temple of the City Pillar. This reflects its centre role in the housing of Sao Ming Mueang, the sacred city pillar of Nan. The temple itself has also gone through multiple renovations by various rulers. Significant renovations occurred in the 19th and 20th century, ensuring the temple remained structurally sound and culturally relevant. A major transformation happened to this temple in 1984 when the old Ubosot was demolished and replaced with new contemporary Lana style. This version is what the visitors see today. And extremely beautiful temple, that one. But this was just some local shops we went to afterwards, and where we sat and had a bite to eat. So it was local sort of touristy items you could buy here. There was also just some local street food, and we did have a snack. But then it was day 2. We were back on the road again and driving up into the mountains. The whole reason we came to Nan was to come into the mountains and do some exploring, because apparently it's quite beautiful scenery, and it saw a lot of videos on TikTok about this place. So we thought, let's give it a go and go into the mountains. And some of these sort of shots you're seeing now are just some of the imagery that Anne took whilst I was driving. And but yeah, it sort of reminded me driving between Chiang Mai and Pai, all these sort of mountainous, curvy roads everywhere. And this was just one of the lookout points we stopped at, where there was some place where you could get some food here, some orange juice, and we just decided just to take some photos of the scenery here. And there was another famous spot where Anne wanted to take, where the road forms a number 3, but there was just too many people taking photos there. So, and we thought, well, at least this gives you a general idea around what the landscape looks like around us. And yeah, a few little snack places there people taking advantage of. Plenty of parking. You know, I did see a lot of people on motorbikes doing this road trip. because it is a really good road trip if you're on a motorbike, just saying. And he had just one little some photos that we actually took as we were plotting along, doing our thing and having some fun. But the next stop, we wanted to go to a local town, the local village. So we drove a fair way over the mountain to come to this area where there is some resorts where you can stay. And this is in the valley. And there's also, and that's not a resort, it was just some dodgy one I was filming. It looks like someone tried to build a resort, but it never actually went anywhere. So there was a big PTT with some foods and restaurants here when you first get into this village. But let's take a walk in the village. So we've driven over the top of the mountains here on the outskirts of Nan, and coming to one of the little tourist villages in the valley here. Looks like you got some massage over there. But Anne's looking for food. She's hunting. Oh, you can buy salt down here too. Looks like there's a lot of work being done on the area too. Like they're trying to turn it more into a tourist attraction up here, and there is a few resorts you can find in the valley as you're driving around. But I'm not sure much about accommodation. Parking, we had to park in the temple because, as you can see, it's a little bit chaotic in here when it comes to cars and where they're parking. There's a lot of different Thai foods amongst the streets here. But, yeah, people park really dodgy here. But yeah, heaps of choices for food if you're after something local. I'll give it that. And you only get real local food here by the looks of it. But then again, I do like northern style Thai cooking in the area. Oh, what have they got in here? Nothing. But there is a river that runs along it, but it looks like they're doing a lot of either damming or reconstruction of the river. Maybe for tourist perspectives. There you go. Local markets here. Looks like they're selling some salt, some honey and some other things around here. Yeah. Local markets. You want to look at salt or something, didn't you? That's original salt. Ah. Ah. That's interesting. I only just noticed this. This is how they're traditionally making salt locally in the area. So they've got these big vents. Yeah. This is cool. Right. So you can buy all the salt from the locals here direct. And we're probably going to buy some before we leave to take home. But just look at this. It's so cool. The way they do the salt. Just local traditional ways. What are you thinking, my dear? What are all the different products here? We've got local honey here as well. Yeah. What are these, like salt scrubs for your body? What's this sort of salt scrub? It's like a body wash. Ooh, this is what Ian wants it for. For 2 foot spas with it. Local products. And not too bad. Like, look at a little bag of this. 50 baht for just a little bag. These look like local made salt soaps. About 40 baht each. These body washes are about 100 baht. The big scrubs are about 80 baht, these ones here. Yeah. This one's about 80 baht. So yeah, they're all locally made products around here by the looks of it, but it's really cool. Like the stuff they're making. So if you like your natural stuff, this sort of trip over the mountains in Nan, this is all Nan District still, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you can get a lot of the natural made salts. And wants to check out something else. I can get the bigger bags of salt too. So you got the big ones here. So this is good for cooking in because it's apparently low in sodium. Oh look, you got body aroma. This one. Yeah, body aromas. What's this one? It's like a butterfly pea ginger shampoo. So apparently this village is the only village in Thailand that actually makes the salt from underground water. But I'll just show you some of the processes here. It's a cool little village. Looks like lots of places you can eat. Plus you can get various locally made natural products. And they're not too pricey either. And compared to if you go somewhere like in Australia and Body Shop. So let's check this place out. And also grab some food while we're here. There's lots of...
I want to tell you about his story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of natural products here.
Honey,
Yeah?
this one, the water from the underground, right? You know how many years? 800 years.
800 years. The water's been coming from underground making salt. That's awesome. That stuff's actually quite nice. And it's some sort of palm from the up in the mountains. So you can buy the salt in huge bags here for 100 baht for a huge bag. Let's check where this is out. Oh, this looks cool. That's what we're looking at before. Where they're making all the salt. Little salt factories. What's Anne looking at? What's this?
This one good for fish, spa fish.
Oh yeah. It smells nice.
Coffee,
And coffee lime leaves in it as well.
and, turmeric.
Oh, that one's got turmeric in it, and turmeric's good for the feet as well. Yeah. What? Oh, let's have a smell. Yeah, they smell nice. Yeah. This is all different types of salt, isn't it?
Yeah, this one coffee lime. This one
Coffee
turmeric.
lime?
This one low.
Turmeric and clove or something. Not sure. But, Okay, this is the well. I can't even see the bottom of it. I see some water way down there, right down the bottom. But yeah, so they bring this water up from the bottom to help make the salt and other products here. Well, look, local made bath bombs. Yeah. Yeah. Ancient salt pit factory on the mountain. That's what it means. Yeah. See how everyone's making it naturally here. And that all comes straight from the back here. It's out the back. Oh, look at this. Large amounts of salt. Just what?
The fish?
Oh yeah, the whole place is just covered with fish in there as well. And they're damming a lot of it here. That's cool. Oh, I see what they've done. Yeah, but they all use the underground water here to make the local products, which is really cool. And look at this. Apparently this is the lazy way to find gold as well. Just put your pans in the water and let them collect things and then come out and get them later. So there you go. If you want a pan for gold. But just look at this water. It's all full of fish in here. Shitloads of them all swimming around in the bottom here. You can't really tell much with the glare of the sun. But this whole sort of dam areas just full of fish. It looks pretty cool. Just look at this dam. It's just full of fish. They must feed them every day to keep them here. But there's a crap load of them here. Anne's just having a look. Yeah? Anne's thinking it's a spa fish thing, where all the fish come and eat your feet. But I don't think these are the same fish, because they're a lot bigger than the ones they have in the spa baths. It's kind of like, yes, fish, come here. Eat my feet. I think these ones might hurt a little bit if they start nibbling on your feet. But it's funny. And of course, your pans. There you go. Go get your pans. Do a bit of gold prospecting. Don't know whether there's gold up here. I'm just joking. But my dad in Australia used to take us gold prospecting with these little bowls. I just thought this is the ultimate lazy way. Just like have them in the dam. Cool. Anyway, we're going to keep looking around. Now here's a viewpoint. Just stopped at a cafe walking back. And it looks like they're making little resorts down there as well. And I don't know whether I'd be game enough to sit on this and take photos. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And but yeah, beautiful view up here. So you got this nice little cafe where you can just order a coffee, which I may. I'm going to order Americano while I'm here. But yeah, really beautiful up here. So this is the entrance to 29 Base, and it's got its own Facebook page as well. But got a great view out here, and the coffee's really nice. I'm going to say I did enjoy the dark roast, and as you can see, it's pretty chilled vibe. Just sitting out here on this view, and they're building cabins down there as well, slowly by the looks of it. And but yeah, if you want some food. If you want some food and you want some other sorts of things, like food, coffee, tea, you've got a few different options here. But yeah, really awesome. Definitely if you're on a bit of a road trip up in the mountains of Nan, on the way back, this 29 Base could be a place to stop. Pretty cool. All right, we're back on the road. Yeah, so we're heading back to Chiang Mai now. Absolutely beautiful view up here. Nan, I'd probably say I'd have to give it a 3 days rather than just an overnighter, because there's a lot to see and there's some long drives to capture this sort of lookout as you're getting around. Absolutely beautiful up here. And if you're the type of person that's after some good motorbike road trips, then the road up here is really good. You've got a lot of little small cafes you could stop along the way with viewpoints like this. And I did see a few people on their motorbikes with their GoPros going, or their other cameras on the road. So it's definitely worth a road trip, I would say, if you're on a motorbike. We've had another mate that's come up here on his motorbike, and he's really enjoyed these trips here. So, yeah, give it a go. But anyway, have a beautiful day. So I hope you enjoyed my little road trip in Nan. And if you like these sort of videos, hit like and please subscribe as I continue to put more videos up on my lifestyle and travel in Thailand. And thanks for watching.